Welcome to Judge Me Not, a safe place to have real conversations with real ass people.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to another episode of the Judge Me Not podcast. I'm your pretty cool host, EnviiDee. That's what a drum roll would like be inserted. At least I think so myself. Y'all know what it is. Same introduction, different week. Man, let me tell you, baby, when I tell you I'm so proud of myself because I've been busy, productive like a mug. Yeah, I told y'all I'm not consistent, but when I am consistent and I am focused, baby, I'm gonna come back with some goals, child. They gonna be goaling. And I'm gonna be knocking them down like a goalie. I don't even know what's a goalie's position in soccer. But anyways, you understood what I was trying to do with that. So just play along like it was really funny. Um, how y'all been? I ain't got time for no complaints. If you got time for a podcast, you already know my perspective on that. But we're gonna move it on right along. So, man, look, I ain't got time or patience. Definitely ain't got the funds to be throwing a pity party for nobody. I don't throw one for myself, so I don't have time to throw one for nobody else. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just not. I mean, I'm all for listening to people vent, but at a certain age, your venting has to be logical. Now, I'm gonna listen to you complain to a certain extent. If at no point in this conversation are you providing solutions or talking rationale. I'm going to dismiss myself from the conversation, or I'm going to give you some hard truth that's going to make you either want to fight me or block me, or we're going to redirect this conversation into something more in depth beyond just dry complaining, right? Because ain't nobody got time for that. Call somebody else, get off my phone with that. Nope. And I don't want you spoiling my dinner to complain. Nope. Get you somebody else to do it, not me. I'm sorry. I'm not that friend. I'm not that girlfriend. I'm just not that person. Um, I have no problem cutting people out of my life. And it doesn't even have to be anything personal. If I just feel like I have outgrown you, um, then I will slowly fade away into the abyss. I will change my number. I will open up your messages and not reply. I will open up your response on social media and not, I mean, like, at a point, you'll kind of get it. And then we will just fade away. And finding comfort in doing that has really allowed me a amazing sense of peace, and I have avoided a whole bunch of unnecessary mess, right? um because one thing that you can't do is come with some bullshit to a survivor. You just can't. People that have gotten it out of the mud, that have overcome some severe trauma, that have figured out life to the best of their ability throughout all the trials and tribulations, they do not want to sit around and listen to anyone play their baby violin. Whoa, it's me. You can't go to a survivor with that energy. They're going to dismiss you, or they're going to redirect the conversation into proactive solutions, right? Because at the end of the day, they done figured out some shit by themselves in probably some worse predicaments than you're complaining about. But just because my troubles don't look like your troubles don't mean your troubles ain't real. You know what I'm saying? So doesn't mean they're not valid. It just means you can't go to a survivor complaining um because they ain't got time for that. Did I say that before? I'm gonna say it again just in case you are a complainer. Ain't nobody got time for that. Put it in your journal. Get a therapist. Talk to your talk to God about it. Stop going to people complaining. That's equivalent to throwing an adult tantrum. When you're a kid is just mad for whatever reason, because life just ain't going their way, and they pout and they whine and they may fall out and kick their. That's what it sounds like when you are an adult and you just dry complaining with no solution. Venting and complaining are not the same thing. Venting is having a moment to release emotions because that is healthy. I do recommend everyone do that. If you don't have someone in your life to do that, journal. My inbox is always open. Get a therapist, right? Complaining is just having a laundry list of bullshit, and 9 times out of 10, nowhere in that laundry list of bullshit is there you taking accountability. That's where I'm getting to. Accountability. There are so many adult individuals who don't understand what that word is and just refuse to grasp the concept. And it just annoys me. It annoys me to the point that I don't know how to not respond in a belittling, borderline disrespectful manner. Because what do you want me to do about it if you're not even going to acknowledge that you the motherfucking reason you are back in this situation? I am tired, baby. Uh-uh. 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 I had two individuals, super chill, super cool, sweet as pie, great energy, never done nothing wrong to me. I'll give them the shirt off my back. But god damn it, I know if they called me, baby, I was just gonna have to sit and listen to a list of bullshit. And you know when somebody calling you about bullshit, they gonna spend like the first 3.5 seconds, how you been doing? What you been up to? They don't really care. They don't really care. They are waiting for you to say one thing that may be particularly close in the direction of what they ready to complain about. And then it's gonna be, oh, see, that's what I was really calling you for. Then you go, oh Lord, here we go. And then it becomes this whole laundry list of bullshit. And I'm that friend, like, okay, first time, okay, maybe you don't have anybody, and I did say I would listen. Okay, cool. I'm gonna let you complain, vent, because the first time I'm thinking you're venting, then I'm gonna give you some healthy feedback. Not only will I give you healthy feedback, I'm a transparent motherfucker. Ain't too much stuff that I ain't done. And when I say stuff, oh baby, that is a whole nother XXX podcast in itself. So I can't judge nobody because baby, I have done some stuff, been there, done that, came all around the corner and did it 3 times just to make sure it wasn't for me. You hear what I'm saying? So I'm not only going to give you constructive feedback, but I'm going to make you feel good by giving you a time that I probably did the same ignorant shit. Right? But the difference between me and a lot of people is, baby, I was born with common sense. I came out as an old lady. I just did. In my mind, I just did. My grandmother is my best friend. Her sister is my best friend. I just want to talk with the grown folks, and I always have, and probably always will, because I've always had common sense. I'm not going to continue to make the same mistake over and 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 still dip my toe back in that water to check out if it's cold when I know it's cold. And if I do choose to make a bad mistake and I get myself in a fucked up situation, baby, you're just not going to see me. Because now I done got myself in a fucked up situation and I got to figure out how to get back out of it. And I'm not going to contact nobody because I done got myself in a fucked up situation and I'm mad at myself. And I'm not going to ask nobody for help because I done got myself in a situation. I catch y'all when I'm back good. Accountability. So, anywho, these two people would just call me randomly at any time, baby, like 9 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock at night. Then hit me up on social media just in case I didn't see. Sometimes I'd answer, then sometimes I didn't. Because when it become the same topic over and over, I done gave you the constructive criticism. I done gave you the support by giving you my fucked up story. I done allow you to repeat back to me what your game plan is, right? Now, if we four conversations in, that may be 4 months in between, that may be a year in between, but we're four conversations in and we still on the same topic and you still going through the same struggle and you still don't know why. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, no, no. Now my tone got to change because now maybe you don't have someone in your life just keeping it 100 with you. So I'm going to say, now bitch, you know I love you. And if I was in the same situation, I would hope you would view me as that much of a friend and have that much care of me that you would just keep it 100. Now, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. And if you don't want to hear it at any point, just tell me I need to mind my business. But bitch, you call me. And then after that, I'm going to proceed to give you just the honest to God truth. If you call me after that and we on the same conversation, then I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you, baby, I just really ain't got time for that. I'm dealing with too much on my own. That's why I ain't been answering your calls. Girl, I just can't. I'm at the edge myself. And then that gonna make you feel bad. Because if you can't read a room, pick up on somebody's energy, and you still try to cross that boundary of pushing your lower level energy on somebody and they tell you, eh, not today, that's going to humble you, baby. That's a humbling feeling. Do you hear what I'm saying? That's a humbling feeling because you have to identify that, am I that much of a Debbie Downer? Do I not have nothing else to talk about? To the point that this person doesn't even want to finish the conversation with me. God dang. And if you don't think that, then get off my line. I'm gonna change my number on you, right? So that's one perspective on accountability that I just can't handle. You can't be my friend and not have accountability. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm not interested in hearing about it. I don't want to be a part of it. Now, what you can do is hit me up when you are on the other side of your mess. And then we can talk. And then I might want to start fucking with you again. But until then, we ain't got no reason to talk. I'm gonna go ahead and do me, and you go ahead and continue to do you. No judgment. Been there, done that. I know what that headache feel like. I know what that heartache feel like. I know what that self frustration feel like when you're constantly battling with yourself, and you know you should do better, yet you choosing to crash out and self destruct. Baby, been there, done that. I know them long crying and long nights looking at yourself like boo boo the fool because you don't know why you doing what you doing, but you still doing it and you got better common sense and you weren't raised like that. Baby, I understand that. I don't want to be next to it no more. Been there, done that. Right? Also, I'm single. So I got myself back on these raggedy ass dating sites. Don't ask me why, because I'm single. That's why. And I got to put myself out there. How else am I going to meet somebody? That's why, guys. I work from home. I order my groceries online. I wear workout clothes majority of the time. I mean, y'all follow me on social media. Y'all see I don't really care. So I got to be on dating apps. So I'm on these dating apps, and I'm a sapiosexual. I'm gonna be all up in your business. And if you feel like I'm all up in your business, then you're just not a conversationist, and I don't care to talk to you because I don't want you to ask me what's my favorite color, nigga. We don't care at this age. I don't care what your favorite color is. I really don't care what your favorite food is. I want to know how many kids do you have? What are their ages? What is your co-parenting skills like? How's your relationship with your parents? Do you have a 401k? What is the biggest trauma that you have dealt with, and how did you over? I want to know those things. Those are the things that I can know. And your response in the first 10 to 15 conversations, I know if I'm interested in you or not. That's what in-depth conversation means to me. And I'm all for open conversation. My problem is sometimes I'm too real and it just scares them off. And I just be like, well, baby, too much for you. Go ahead, be blessed. But I run into so many men that find it comfortable to baby complain out the door. If I ask you how you doing and every day your response ain't blessed and highly favored, but you got to complain about the weather, you got to complain about your job, you got to complain about your coworkers. Oh, goddamn. Now I ain't even your spouse yet. Now if I'm your spouse and we done built something, then yes, baby, vent to me. But we ain't even exchanged numbers. And every time I ask you how you doing, it ain't never good. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. No, but the kicker is when you get to talking about their co-parenting relationship or the woman that they've chose to have kids with or their ex-wife or ex-girlfriend, when you really jump into these conversations, they are so one-sided and There is no accountability whatsoever. And in my mind, I just be like, red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. So you ain't did nothing in the relationship at all. Everything was on her, but yet you still had babies with her. But she was such a bad person. I don't understand. Make it make sense to me. I don't care. And if you go back and listen to my original episode from season 1 about child support, um you'll kind of see my perspective on taking accountability for the motherfuckers you have kids with. That's really you got to be held accountable. Accountability. That's what today is about. Accountability. I would never sit down in front of a stranger that I'm trying to get to know, or on a dating app, or whatever it is that I'm trying to get to know someone else, and badmouth the person that I once loved and procreated with. I'm not gonna do it. I don't care how much these mother get on my nerves and I can't stand them, and we could be just got through tussling in the backwoods and I could be picking out the damn grass from my house. You ain't gonna know. Why? Because I had a baby with this man. I was in love with this man at one point. There was something about him that made me want to give him life and keep his offspring on. So he couldn't have been that much of a bad person, or it spoke volumes for what mind framed, what standards I had at that time that I was with this person that I chose to procreate with. So people be getting mad at me. And I'd be like, how you gonna talk about somebody you had a kid with? What does that mean about you? What do you mean? That don't mean nothing. People grow and they don't change. Okay, but so that means at that time frame, you was into ratchet females. You was probably living in the projects, not taking a bath every day and having your shorts down to your ankles. That's all I'm saying. You probably have a record that made you find comfort in somebody who was excited to be on the housing list and sells most of the stamps before she puts groceries in the refrigerator. You were attracted to that at one time. No shade. They cool people. However, now that you done elevated and you want to attract another type of woman, you got the nerve to sit across to another black woman and beat down your previous black woman and expect for you to get brownie points? Oh no, baby, accountability. Oh no, 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 not over here you won't. And vice versa. I reposted something on Facebook and it was posted by a married woman and it just so happened to go viral. And it was basically saying how no one thinks about the mom when the dad gets to go out on the club and the mom never really has time for herself and the mom has to do so much and when the baby is asleep and she don't get no time and okay. As a single mom myself, I'm not going to say I don't agree. I know what it's like to be a full time, 100% of the time mother, period, point blank. I've talked to married women who have husbands and they still talk to me and relate to me like they are 100% single parent. I don't understand it. Cause I ain't gonna be married to a motherfucker and I'm stressing like I'm single, but each to his own. I ain't got no husband, they do. Whatever floats they boat. But it doesn't matter if you're married, if you're in a relationship, if you're single, none of that matters. If you find yourself being a mother or being a father and doing it on your own, please stay off of Facebook complaining. Don't nobody care. You're supposed to be a mother. Like, that's your job. Once you have a child, that is your job. No one is supposed to feel sorry for you. No one made you have these kids. Not only that, why the fuck did you not think about this before you decided to have kids? Why didn't you have these conversations with the man before you had these kids? You knew the lifestyle they lived before you decided to have kids. And 9 times out of 10, ain't no 9 times out of 10, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Everybody that was reposting, it wasn't their first child. Let me just say that. I got two baby daddies, so baby, I ain't judging. I'm just a realist, and I'm gonna keep it real with myself. And if you come across my page, I'm gonna keep it real with you. If the truth ain't something that you want to hear, then baby, I'm not the person to follow. I'm not the person to befriend. I'm just not that person because I'm going to get on your nerves and I'm going to allow you to get on mine if I'm fucking up in life because that's what friends is for. But these people done had more than one kid, baby. More than one kid. And you mean to tell me your first child that you dealt with the same struggles with didn't teach you a lesson? So you decided to do it again and find yourself in the same boat? And then you do it again with the same nigga and still surprised? Or you get another nigga who got more kids that I know while y'all was dating. You can tell how active a man is with his kids while you dating. You can tell how active a female is while he dating. I had this one brother tell me all this his ex wife's kids was in the CPS, um, but he thought that he could fix her. And when they got together, they can get all the kids back. They never got the damn kids back, but he ended up getting her pregnant and then was mad when he ended up being a full-time single daddy. How are you mad at this woman when she came in the door letting you know she wasn't shit? You thought you could change her, and she still said, aha, gotcha, but I still ain't shit. Thank you, have a nice day. Accountability, damn it. I'm sorry, I know I'm cussing a lot today, but this one just, this topic just ran me hot. It runs me very hot. Take accountability for the choices you make that have long term consequences, man. Don't nobody want to hear that. Get off my timeline, get off my phone. I ain't gonna feel sorry for you because I don't feel sorry for myself. What I can tell you to do, get you a journal, use your phone, it got notes. Talk to yourself, talk to yourself, put your thoughts down, be real with yourself, and then go back and read over it. You should be ashamed of yourself. You really should. I feel like after you are 21, you an adult. Take to be responsible for the actions that you made. Please. Facebook can't be your open therapy. And then you want to get mad when we repost something or we respond by giving you some lovable but harsh truth. Now it's F everybody. People so messy. No, we not messy. We just tired of hearing it. How long? Are we gonna be 63? And then at 63, you gonna start taking accountability? It's gonna be too late then, baby. You might as well ride it out. You might as well ride it out. Life is gonna be over, and you had a horrible life full of mistakes that you never learned from. That's all I'm saying. So the word of the day is accountability. The next time someone complains to you and you're just tired of hearing them complain, I want you to just look them dead in their eye. If you on the phone, I just want you to get quiet. So by the time they realize you've been quiet for a long time and they stop ranting about their complaints, I just want you to say accountability. Where do you feel like that word belongs in this conversation? And then just pause after that. And if they don't reply with something in common sense or an action plan of how they can change it, I advise you to block your number. Don't be friends with them people no more. Don't be friends with them people no more. Because you always going to be pouring too much into somebody who ain't ready to be receiving. And it's just going to seep out. That's like pouring water into a cup with holes in it. You're just wasting your water, man. You're just wasting your water. What the old people say? You can take a horse to the river, but you can't make it drink. I mean, yeah. Start paying attention to the people that just like to complain. They just like to hear themselves talk. But it's always everybody else's fault and not theirs. It's always one thing or another, but it's never no solutions or it's never, man, I messed up. That's how I want people to start a conversation with. Girl, I messed up. Let me tell you what I did. And I'm mad at myself. But girl, I just got to tell somebody what I did because I know I knew better. Started with that. Boom, you taking accountability. So I know you already know you messed up. Okay, girl, now I'm listening. But get off of social media, please. That is not where it belongs. We are too big to be crashing out like this. Some of y'all should look back and be embarrassed. That's it. That's all, y'all. Accountability. Bye. Thank you guys for tuning in again to another episode of the Judge Me Not podcast. If you want to keep up with your girl, you can always find me on Facebook and Instagram at EnviiDee. That's EnviiDee. Bye.